are you ready for another Dingo Pictures game? So that we can get it completely over with. Neither am I, but you'll thank me later. This is, next up, Sword of Camelot. As you can see, yet again, more garbage. What else is new? With a little bit of black line at the top because I don't even know how to center this. That's depressing. That isn't me, that's the game. And let's make the sensitivity better because they make it so tiny. If I remember right, it's one of those stupid 15 puzzles that I'm not actually going to play. But let's find out if that's the case. It looks like it is. Alrighty. And we are done. That is perfect. Alright. Now that we've done that, let's move on to the painting. Let's paint the old man. Why, this looks like jolly good fun, doesn't it? He probably has jaundice, so let's do that. Give him some gray hair. Give him some nice fur. There we are. Good, good, good. And a nice little necklace there for the king. A little bit of gold right here, because why not? Now why don't we paint these happy little trees now, shall we? Any day now. Come on, game. There we are. Any day now. And there you have it. There is a picture. Isn't this fun? That could be the river for reasons. We'll just say that's some tarmac or something that he's on for some reason. And there you have it. I have now painted the entire thing because I'm trying to drag out the movie, which I know is going to be horrible. No! I did so well. There we are. That looks quite nice. And now we can go home. Wasn't that worth it? Let's get this over with.
Do you
Oh my god.
know who I am? No. Never heard of me. In former times, everyone knew me. Merlin.
I like how he's saying 100 words and the dove's just like,
magician of the Middle
ooh.
Ages. and they all came to me.
Do you got any Percocet?
Kings, they all wanted me to help them.
That rope probably smells horrible. It's probably 80 degrees over
Unless
there.
I was planning some other great thing.
Or 35 centigrade for you nutjobs in Europe. Or places that are not America.
Arthur. It happened in England.
And he got bored, so he
more
sat
than
down.
1,000 years ago. The empire needed a new ruler. Because the old king had just deceased.
Had just deceased?
In my dreams, the future is prophesied.
Wow.
I knew when young Arthur would become king. Also, the Holy Grail would be found again. You will get to know later what the Holy Grail is.
What's with all these jump cuts?
That Arthur became king of England and showed
I vaguely hear someone in the background too.
Most of the dukes and knights agreed that Arthur should be the new king. Because they
I think there's some people talking in the bushes back there. You can very subtly hear them.
Great respect for me.
But you have to really be focusing for it.
There was only one man who did not agree with it. His name was Mordred.
Get on with it! Hey, he listened. He got on with it. Oh god, I forgot about this horrible animation. Bring back the live action idiot.
Arthur, you know I think that you want to fight against one of the best.
That was supposed to be Merlin?
England.
Oh my god.
Well, I've decided to fight against him, and what a king decides upon, he shall keep.
And most of all, he has to hold himself back.
Oh my god, Arthur sounds like the whiniest guy in the world.
You will see very soon whether this is good for you or not.
I don't wanna, Merlin. Can I just go home?
We are entering the territory of the Black Knight. Aren't you afraid of him?
But it would be unlike a king if he forgot his royal duties out of fear. It is my duty now to defeat Mordred.
Right. I have warned you.
And so... that walking animation, oh my god.
Look, Arthur personally. King by Merlin's mercy.
Stop offending me. Draw your sword, or are you a coward?
Stop offending me, oh my god. This was ahead of its time.
Perhaps you give me your sword immediately, then we can save a lot of time and I won't injure you, yeah.
Big mouth.
Well then, we'll do it as you like.
Yeah, stop offending me, big mouth. And suddenly a joust? Oh my god, what is this? Why is the mini dinosaur jumping?
For half a day, through and through, back and forth.
I don't think this guy was an actor. It was probably just some drunk guy they found at the alley. It's like, hey, can you do a couple clips for us? He's like, He probably doesn't even know he's on camera. He's just saying words.
Their arms were much damaged and they injured each other more and more, but neither of the two wanted to give up.
At least the live action part's mildly entertaining. That's better than we've been getting.
Also, a king can be in trouble. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Mordred. Merlin, that's what I thought before. Without you, Arthur can't do anything.
Merlin, keep out of this. It's only something between Mordred and me.
He's right.
you're about to
There's
die.
no doubt playing the king. You wouldn't have it any other
You just let him kill me, Merlin. And then he
Merlin,
died.
what have you done? If anybody hears that it was not me who defeated the Black Knight, that you killed him with your magic, everybody will laugh at me.
But
Arthur,
what?
First of all, Mordred is not dead, but only unconscious. And secondly, if a certain Merlin did not exist, then nobody could laugh at you because you would be stone dead, and England would be without a king again. If Arthur hadn't been so injured, he might have even fought against me because he was so insulted. But when he stood up, he fell down again because of his pain.
Oh my god,
So
this
I packed
is...
him on his horse and took him to a hermit
I cannot follow this plot in the
experienced
slightest.
in
I'm
treating wounded knights. And there
First of all, everybody knows that King Arthur chopped off the limbs of the Black Knight one by one, but the Black Knight continued to fight until they ended up calling it a draw. That's how it happened.
One day, he saw a young lady walking along with her retinue.
Who is that? Merlin, please tell me who that young woman was.
Her name is Guinevere. She is Prince Leo's daughter.
She is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
You know, that one can quarrel about.
It's
the
medieval
taste.
England, and I've only seen like 3
I'll
women.
marry her as soon as I have defeated Mordred, but this time without your help.
Also without a sword.
I don't even
As
think
far
she
as I
knows who
remember,
Mordred
your
is. You
sword
could
was damaged
probably just
in
say like,
fighting.
hey,
Oh,
hey
that's
you,
right. But where
hey
should
you
I
girl,
find a new sword in this
kill the guy,
wilderness?
let's do it.
I see. Now I'm
What?
suddenly the right man again. Well, come along with me, and I'll find a new sword for you.
A sword of Camelot. Ooh. They haven't explained the little dinosaur that's following them.
Where are we here?
This is a painting of a place.
You are not a mortal human being. You must be a fairy.
You
Oh
are
my
right,
God.
Arthur. I'm Morgana from Avalon, the country of the fairies of immortality. Why do you come to me?
My sword is broken.
I don't
and
know.
A king without a sword is a bit strange. I would
I
like
know,
to
right?
ask you for a new sword.
I have known you would come one day. Do you see the sword in the lake? It's a name, Excalibur, Salt and Pepper.
It was just chilling here. Hey, you want it? Just take it.
Arthur, what are you waiting for? Arthur was glad about the new sword. Like a king. I had almost forgotten.
And
That
so
he was a
Arthur
king himself.
decided to...
Well, it was the most glorious
I
sword
don't
that he
think
had
that's
ever
how
seen.
it worked.
But it was not just a beautiful sword. No. No, Excalibur was a very special sword.
I mean, it is better than the Dalmatians, but marginally? Because at least there is
The sword
a real person?
again and again. He gave his horse the spurs.
But he keeps talking like this, and then you can't understand what he's saying.
The Black Knight again, and everything happened just like the first time. Arthur knocked at the gate of the castle. Mordred turned up, and the two started to fight again. But this time, Mordred could not rely on his experience and all his strength, because against someone who owns the sword of Avalon, even the strongest
So Arthur went back to
man
Mordred and
is
killed him a second time.
powerless.
He really explained what happened. We don't even have to see it now. Hey, we're done.
Mercy, King Arthur, spare my life.
I will spare your life, only if you promise not to fight against me again and to accept me as the rightful king of England.
I promise. I invite you to my castle.
The castle?
Don't trust him. He has submitted to you too easily.
Forget that. Now he knows I'm the stronger one.
Do you really believe that? Don't you notice that you haven't a single scratch?
Why should I? I'm the better and braver of us both.
Nonsense.
I know, I am so totally the best king in the world. I am King Arthur.
And fights with it is invincible.
I don't know if
Young king.
King Arthur's trying to be camp intentionally or not, but it's really weird.
Idea of chivalry to fight against someone using a magic
Or if it's just
sword.
bad acting.
But after a while,
Or both.
he realized that it was not the worst thing to have a sword that made him invincible. Also, the Black Knight suspected that it was not a normal sword with which he had been defeated. He
Well, no
wanted to have
kidding.
it, and by all means. So he offered Arthur to come with him to become a knight in Camelot. And because Arthur was young and inexperienced, he trusted his friendliness and took him as his knight. We had stayed in Camelot just for a few days when Arthur remembered the lady he had seen.
Hey, you!
When
Get off my lawn!
So he sent
This
me
is
to
a public
ask her
park, sir.
father for permission to marry her. That was the custom at the time. Guinevere didn't cause any problems. She was looking forward to becoming queen. I only had to come to an agreement with her father about the dowry. When it was finished, we could celebrate the
Hey,
marriage.
you wanna be a queen?
After
Yep,
the
sure,
wedding,
whatever. It's either that or become a surf and die around here, so okay.
I had a special present for him.
Meanwhile, in the castle of Castleberg.
Come here, Arthur. I want to show you something.
Just say no.
That's
What?
new.
It's a table, and it's round. We need a name for it.
That's quite nice, but round. We've never had a round table before. Where should I sit as a king if there's no top seat?
But that is the reason why the table is round. All who sit around it should have the same rights. If you believe a knight deserves
Gee,
his merit,
Merlin,
then
you're
ask him
smart.
to be seated.
You must be a wizard.
But at the moment, I don't know so many of them.
Don't be in too much of a rush. Select them carefully.
Here you
The
got
time
Sir
is
Lancelot the Brave, Sir Galahad the
Then we
Pure,
begin the
and of course,
search for the
Sir
Holy
Robin.
Grail.
Looking for the wonderful Grail? I don't know anything about it.
That is the Holy
This just makes me
Grail,
want to watch Monty
which
Python and the Holy
is
Grail again.
in
That
it
movie is
to
amazing.
feed the hungry and heal
We're
the
nice to the
ill.
round table, we dance whenever we're
Yes,
able. We do
it is
routines and choruses with footwork and back cable.
Well,
We
Merlin,
dabble here
the
in
idea
Camelot.
of the
We
round
eat
table's
ham and
not
jam and
bad.
Spamalot.
Knights of the Round Table. It doesn't sound bad.
Hey, he's dancing whenever he's able.
Arthur assigned the seat at the round table to his best friends. Also to the Black Knight. He refused to listen to my warnings. I accepted what he wanted, but I had to insist on one thing. 3 seats had to remain free. For I knew in the course of time, another 3 knights would turn up who would make King Arthur's round table famous in all eternity.
He just happened to know this. And so we have some silly empty seats.
Morgana.
Listen to me, Arthur. I have helped you for some time now. Today I would like to ask you something. Take Lancelot into your round table. I have educated him in Avalon, and I promise you he will honor you greatly.
I would like to fulfill any wish of yours. When Lancelot has proven that he is courageous and brave, he shall become a knight of the Round Table.
Here's someone who wants to test his courage.
I
Who are
want
you?
to prove that I am a true knight of the round table.
You dirty bitch. You want to fight against me?
Sure.
Don't do it, Lancelot.
Just run around him for a
Strong
little
and
while.
satisfied if you defeat a less dangerous enemy.
The king wants to make a coward of the knight of the round table?
I'm not a coward. I'll teach you a lesson.
Come on, big bully. Don't you carry a sword? We should have a little game.
A game? I want to fight.
Just wait. You take an axe and hit me in the neck as hard as you can. Then I'll hit you back.
What? But... Okay, this just went completely off the rails.
It's your turn now, Lancelot.
Come on, hit
Oh
me.
my god. I can't even
I don't
commentate
want
on
you to
this.
show any compassion.
I only wanted to test you, to see how brave you are, yeah.
Lancelot, I think you are brave enough.
Stop laughing! Why does Lancelot look stoned now?
Arthur and his knights of the round table became more and more famous. Arthur was a brave and just ruler. He
I
always
can't do
helped
any more
his
if this were
friends.
done.
And because of his sword Excalibur, he remained it
Don't worry, there can't be that many more of these left. But I know there's still a few.
Because until then, every year
Thanks for watching. When he's done rambling, I'm closing this. See you next time.
However, there was somebody, you can hardly believe it, there was really somebody who had never heard of King Arthur and his knights. No.
Yeah, it was Dennis. He was 37.
In the forest of Nottingham. There, where it was very dense, lived a princess with her son. A short time after the birth of her child,
I didn't vote for you
her
for king.
husband had lost his life in a duel. And because she was afraid that the same might happen to her son, she withdrew into the forest and lived alone with him.